Hi, today I'm going to talk about two books. They're both Legend of Zelda books. This one is called Hyrule Historia, and it goes through the basic chronological order of all the Zelda games, as well as showing the concept art and the emphasis on idea making and coming up with what the things are that's going to be in the story. The other one here is called Arts and Artifacts. And this one has bigger images, mostly rendered, finalized promotional material, and it is all the snazzy, looking really good parts that are finished after all the ideas were sketched out in rough form. So if you're looking for a Zelda book that has a ton of artwork, either this one or this other one would be good. There is a third Zelda book out there, like this hardcover, big size. I forget the name of it, though as I recall just flipping through it recently at a convention, it looks like it has a lot more details about all the items, and it very much goes into describing and listing like every single item that you might get in a Zelda game and doing a little icon for them and showing what they are and that kind of thing. This Zelda book with the concept art has some of that, but more so it will show a few references. So here, down here, we have Fi, if that's how you say her name. We have a few different drawings that were done digitally, pretty rough, and just with different angles of her arms and different things like that, different styles of hair and all that. And some little sketches of like action shots of what she's going to do with Link and how she can make him fly and things like that. And then we have the finished image, which is a watercolor type thing that was basically the promo art of this character. So there is included in this book several images that have the artwork displayed in a very finished way, yet there's also mostly concept art and the ideas behind there. So here we have various different designs of Link's shield, and then we have a finished drawing, and then we have this other kind of rough drawing down here. It is telling the story through the images and defining the characters and coming up with all the ideas that will make these stories so unique. And it starts off with Skyward Sword because that was the last Zelda game that was released by the time this book came out. And so it has nothing of Breath of the Wild. And there is a few cool images, as I said, like this. Though the difference is, this book, the Arts and Artifacts, has all of those finished images, and they're much bigger and easier to see a whole lot. So here we have a Majora's Mask image, a couple of them, and they're so epic. We also have various, sometimes it'll show a rougher image and then it'll show the finished image next to it. And we get finished art from all these different games and all the different styles that Zelda has incorporated over the years. This book, I believe, might have some Breath of the Wild. It has a tiny, tiny bit at the end, and which has a cool new digital look to the finished promotional art. It's mostly images. You don't really have a lot of writing, whereas this other book has a lot of notes about why ideas were made, why they were chosen that way. And this book is pretty much just giant images with some little sketches occasionally, mostly finished work. And so it'd be a great book to get for just studying Zelda art. Whereas this one's for the ideas, the concepts, the understanding of the story, and what, why they made certain decisions, like why was Link named Link even. So if you'd like to find out the answer to that question and get a lot more information about Zelda and the process and how they made these amazing games, then the links to these books are in the description of this video. The reason we make these videos is not only to share the influences and the inspirations that you will find trickling into the stories that Lantern Valley Studios is making. It's also because our story is different, and it comes at storytelling from a different angle, where we'd like to inform you a little bit as you watch these videos before you, say, take a deeper dive into the behind the scenes content, so you can just get an example and an idea of how James and I think and what we're going to bring to the stories we're making. So for this, I didn't really express a whole lot about how we think about things, though I will say that the Majora's Mask and Wind Waker styles are two styles of art that I love and will definitely find their way trickling into some of our stories. And yeah, really grateful for these magical worlds that have so much uniqueness and really just have a place in my, in some of the best story games that I've ever experienced. So thank you, Zelda. Thank you for watching. And if you'd like more videos like this, subscribe, hit the notification button, because then you will see every video that's released and we won't get forgotten in the algorithm of the videos, because YouTube does that. So hit the notification button, see more videos about art, books, storytelling, mastery, and of course Lantern Valley Studios and the stories that we're making, which will be released in a while. Yet in the meantime, you can watch behind the scenes packages and get a sense of what we're doing. So see you there. Thanks for watching.